Welcome to the CPHL Unrestricted Free Agency Show. I'm Darren McKenzie and that is one and only Bob Drager. Thank you, Darren, for the kind introduction. I think we can take down Jorge's show. Well, let's get right to it. The first batch was released today. What have you heard so far? The lowballing GM out in full force? Of course they are, all 30 of them. There's plenty of talks going on, Darren, but I don't think we will see any official signings till later this week. The two goalies that are available in Rowlison and Conklin will garner some attention from teams like the Phoenix Coyotes and the Columbus Blue Jackets that are looking for some goaltending help. What about a guy like Manny Legace? Is his stay with the Stars over? Not yet. The Stars don't want to take a huge cap net, as the buyout will cost them the maximum 85% of the $16 million owed to Legace. So in other words, Legacy will be waived and go unclaimed another 10 times or so this season. That sounds about right. It will be interesting to see where these guys end up, but Phoenix will land one of them. Alright, let's look at the forwards. Bill Guerin and Brian Ralston are two guys that everyone is calling about. Watch for the Anaheim Ducks or the San Jose Sharks to land Guerin, as he wants to play on the West Coast. The Stars are in hot pursuit of Brian Ralston, and he can very likely end up there. Interesting, Guerin with either the Sharks or the Ducks will be a good fit. I don't think Kings will be in the mix. The Kings GM wants his players to be at least 40 years younger than him, and Guerin and Axel being only 30 years apart won't help. More rumors. The Calgary Puck is reporting that the Carolina Hurricanes have called Mark Recchi and the two parties will meet later today to discuss a contract. Also of note is the Vinny Prospal situation. Here's a guy who likely heading home to Europe and will likely play his last meaningful season in the CPHL. I'm hearing the Vancouver will try to sign him to a one-year deal. The Canucks have a young offense and a guy like Prospal will provide some leadership. That would make sense. The other couple of forwards, Doug Wade and Darcy Tucker, have heard calls from the Edmonton Oilers, Florida Panthers, Detroit Red Wings and the Toronto Maple Leafs. Alright, Bob, let's look at the defensemen. There's a couple of big names on that list. Sergei Zubov wants to finish his career in New York. It's either the Rangers or the Islanders. Both teams are pursuing him. The Islanders, they have long ways to go, but we'll see what Zubov does. Also on the market are Adrian Aucoin and Matthew Schneider. Both are looking for winning teams and will take a discount. I'm told the Chicago Blackhawks and the Minnesota Wild are both interested in these two players. Well, that wraps our show for this week. Don't forget to tune in next week when we look at the second batch. I wonder, is KG left us any burgers? Good night, CPHL, and thank you for watching.